Hello everyone, welcome to biology class. This is the next video in the series Human Health and Disease, and in this particular video we'll talk about a new syndrome and again the different kind of syndrome other than the AIDS, and this is cancer. So in this particular topic we'll talk about the cancer, and cancer has also killed many people in the world including India. So there are researchers who are working and trying to find out that what are the different causes of the cancer and how the treatment or the prevention and even the cure can be taken care. So this is no normal cell. As you can see, these are the structure of a normal cell which is having a prominent nuclei and the cytoplasmic ratio like this. So when it is grown in a medium, this is how the normal cell look like. But exactly what happened during the cancer? What is happening with these cells that they are developing into the cancer? So you can see the shape of the cell is different. You can see this yellowish structure. They have accumulated one over the other. They doesn't like normal cells. And that's how they get accumulated, and this is what is the tumor which formed as a result of the undivided or the non-proper cells, that are not normal cells. So the red color you can see, that is the normal cell, and this is white color parts, that is the benign tumor. So this is the tumor which is formed because of the uncontrolled division. So what is the major causes, how it is forming? Now this is talking about the malignant tumor. We talked about the benign tumor, and what is the malignant tumor or the neoplastic cells. So this was our tumor, the benign tumor. Now what happened is, this tumor, they'll broke a little amount and will go into the blood, and after getting into the blood, after getting into the circulation, it reaches to the, you can see the some part of this benign tumor reaches to the other part. Okay, so that first part was a primary cancer, and when it reaches to the other part, they are called as malignant tumor, or the process is called as metastasis. So the physical and chemical and biological agent responsible for transforming normal cell into cancerous cells are known as carcinogens. Now these carcinogens can be of physical part, can be chemical, and it could be biological, which is causing or which is helping in the formation of this particular benign tumor. This benign tumor can become malignant when it transfers from one place to another place. Now X-rays, UV rays, gamma rays, they are the physical carcinogens, and they are the one which is responsible for mutating the genes present in the nucleus and thereby causing cancer. Now this is the chemical, tobacco. So excessive use of tobacco is affecting the lungs, the mouth, oral cavity, and they cause the lung cancer and the oral cancer. Biological, this is the oncogenic viruses. What is the oncogenic viruses? These viruses transforms the normal cell into the oncogen cells. So these oncogen cells are the cells which produced the non-normal cells, you can say, or the benign tumor by non-controlled cell division. So you can see this oncogenes has changed the genetic type. So this is the proto-oncogenes, and the proto-oncogenes, you can see here, they form the oncogenes, and oncogenes are the one which is producing a malfunction gene or malfunction protein, which will ultimately form the benign tumor and then the malignant and forming the cancer. Now you can see tumor here in the large intestine part, and then one tumor in the liver part. So this tumor is actually could be a result of the physical, chemical, or the biological method. Now how can you detect it? Through biopsy, histopathology, and bone marrow cells. So these are the three methods through which you can actually detect that if you have cancer, if you have tumor or not. How biopsy can be done? An incision is taken from the tumor, like a part of the incision is taken from where the tumor is, and then it is tested into the lab. As you have seen before, that the microscopic examination of tissue helps in finding if it is a normal cell or the cancerous cells. So microscopic examination is called histopathology. Now this is the bone marrow agent. Through bone marrow, the cells has been taken, and then again it is finding out that if the cells are normal or it is having the cancerous property in it. And that is how a patient can be diagnosed that if a patient is having the tumor or no, whichever process it is having. So this magnetic resonance imaging and computer tomography, CT and MRI, these are the techniques through which the cancer cells can be also detected. Like let's suppose if you have a brain cancer, you can go for the magnetic resonance imaging, then this computer tomography, and basically X-ray is used, which will give the exact picture of whatever no organs are present inside the body and if any malfunction is there or not. So this X-ray and magnetic field in CT or computer technology, X-ray is used, and in the magnetic resonance, magnetic field is used to detect the tumor, to detect the cancer. Now this is the tumor cells, and as we know, as we studied in the immunity, that there are certain killer cells which is released to kill the tumor cells, and there are certain cytokines and several enzymes which will come and bind to the tumor cells and try to kill it. Now what is happening over here is, see, other than this normal whatever we have, streptavidin, then biotinylated radioactive ligand and SCFB enzyme, immunotoxins, these are no from outside, these are the pills given to the cell, the tumor cells, and slowly these chemical treatment can help in decreasing the size of the tumor. It could help in stopping the process. So this is the normal gene what we have, and as we have seen in the oncogenes, that the normal gene structure has changed in certain way so that this oncogene has produced. Now you can see over at this lung cancer, we have the tumor over there. So this is the basically result of the cigarette smoking. Now this tumor can be removed through surgery, through radiation therapy. Radiation can shorten the tumor. Then through immunotherapy to induce the antibodies so that it could be killed. Now in radiation therapy, different radiations are used which actually decrease the size of the tumor. So when the size of the tumor is decreased, it could be easily surgically removed. Then this chemotherapeutic drugs are also used. So the patient will undergo the chemotherapy wherein these drugs, they will kill this particular tumor. But there is, they could happen that these chemicals, they can infect in other normal cells also. So that we have to make sure. Now A interferon. So this A interferon, it is actually the immunoglobulin. And it is put in the syringe, and it is actually important to increase the biological response, increase biological immune response inside the body, so to kill this primary and secondary cancer. So as we have discussed, the primary cancer is the exact location and secondary cancer is resulted from the manifestation. Many ways to detect the cancer through the X-ray and other methods. So this primary and secondary cancer can be detected, can be diagnosed, and can be treated through ultraviolet radiation, other physical method, and through immunoglobulin proteins that we have discussed, the A interferon. So this is all about the chapter. This is the summary. I hope you have understood the topic. So thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.